Thank you for joining this lesson. We're going to handle a question on trigonometry and scale drawings. A man walks directly from a point A toward the foot of a tall building 240 meters away. After covering 180 meters, he observes that the angle of elevation of the top of the building is 45 degrees. Determine the angle of elevation of the top of the building from point A. So what you should know that with the word determine, a student is free to either use scale drawing or to calculate. But sometimes the examiner will tell you to calculate. That means strictly calculating. Some other times he will tell you by scale drawing, determine. That means strictly scale drawing. But for this case, with just determine, we can do either. And I'm going to use the calculation. I'll first sketch this information. We assume that this is the horizontal ground, and we have a point A as the farthest. Then now with a point A, we have a tall building here, a tall building. Then we have 240 meters from A to where the building is. Then with that information, we are told that an observer now, or a man, is going to walk 180 meters towards the building, 180 meters. So after covering 180 meters, it should be noted that only 60 meters have remained. And now the angle of elevation to the top is observed to be 45 degrees. 45 degrees with 60 meters here. We are told to determine the angle of elevation from point A. So this angle now is the one in question. What we should do is that we should use the trigonometric ratios, the suitable ones, to ensure that that angle is obtained. Therefore, we can start by getting the h here, whereby we will say the tan of 45 equals to the opposite, which is h, out of 60. That means h will be given by 60 tan 45. The tan of 45 is 1. Therefore, the height is going to be 60 meters. So we will have 60 meters at this point. Now with the distance of 60 meters as the height and 240, we can get the angle at point A, whereby we again use the tangent of their known angle to be equal to opposite 60 out of the adjacent 240. Therefore, the angle itself will be given by the tan inverse of 60 out of 240. This is a value which can be obtained directly from the calculator. Shift tan 60 divided by 240. This is going to give us 14.04 degrees. So this will be the angle of elevation to the top of the building from point A. Thank you for following. Subscribe and share.